Welcome everyone to the Black Culture Geeks podcast. This is my man SPJ. And I am Tombstone the Dead Man, and we are just a couple of geeks talking about pop culture from a black perspective.
So, yeah, that's going to be a part of a project that I'm currently working on. And is that it? I think that might be it. I think that's
one of the things I like about the multi-world conglomerate, so to speak. One, of course, is the level of productivity. I think when you have as many people that are passionate about creating content and not just being an NPC online,
right?
You're going to get a lot of shit done, even if it's just based off of individual efforts of the people in the group.
Thanks.
Under the same umbrella of multi-world, there's a lot of stuff that's going to come out, and that's basically what happens. You got Adequate over there with Addy's Game Room. He streams damn near every goddamn night. Very, very interesting and entertaining.
I don't know if I can say this or not. You might be mad at me, but that's fine because that's big bro, and I'll take my 5 minutes if I have to. Hey, God damn it! But I'm also going to be producing his next project. So
that's dope. That's dope. See, this is the type of shit I'll be talking about, right?
Yeah.
There was a time, maybe about 10 years ago, a little less than 10 years ago, when I wanted that whole mix of just like creators.
Yeah.
But I wanted them in a certain space.
Right.
Meaning they didn't need to be all rappers.
Right.
And all they did was rap.
Right.
Nah, I wanted the whole thing, especially stuff that was centered around video content. Because even back then, I knew that there are layers to content creating, and music is just one layer.
Yeah.
You have music, and then you have music videos,
right,
which help to tell the story and expand the landscape of the idea or the concept, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same with content. Like, I wanted a bunch of vloggers, shit. Like I wanted that and just be in a group and we produce this content. So to see that finally come to fruition, because at one point there was people that I had in mind, but they just didn't have the same. They ain't had a vision.
Right.
They just didn't. It wasn't. They were focused on a specific type of content, and they did not see any way out of that content that they would want to engage in to add on to that, not to stop doing what they were doing, but to add on to that. They didn't. It wasn't for them.
Right.
So to finally find people that understand the vision that I had and where it can grow, and also see just the crazy potential. Because sometimes it's a matter of being able to see outside yourself and see what these other people. You see what these other people over here doing?
Absolutely.
You see what these other people over here doing? And what they're over there doing is not as difficult as you may think. It's not out of your reach. You just got to do a little bit more work towards it. But it's not out of your reach to do. And I think some people felt like, well, how am I going to be able to do that? And I ain't never had that thought, yo. Like, that's never been me. But how would you, well, they obviously did it. Right? Right? They obviously did it. So it's obviously a way to do it. I just got to find out what they did. To have just a conglomerate of people with a very similar mindset that do want to create, that do want to be more than NPCs online, right? They do want to be more than that. Because at the end of the day, I've said this 1,000 times, I'll say it 1,000 times more. It is the content creators that make the internet interesting.
Thanks.
The content creators, from the bloggers, vloggers, people just even people doing music, all the people that produce some sort of content, put that out there. People that's making memes, that literally have meme pages. It's the content creators that make the internet super interesting.
Shall inherit the earth.
Say again?
The content creators shall inherit the earth.
Yo, exactly. What's